Stacy, Stacy, wake up. Wake up, Stacy. You have a fever. Your heart rate is elevated. The baby's heart rate is elevated. You have group B strep. We need you to wake up. Within minutes, I was in the OR, strapped to a table, prepping for an unplanned C-section. A week earlier at my checkup, my doctor had said, if nothing's happening next week, we'll probably send you to the hospital for an induction. This baby's going to be pretty big, and we don't want it to be too difficult for you to deliver. Difficult, I thought, for me, the tomboy who played football and basketball with all the boys in the neighborhood and rugby in college? Difficult? Besides, don't some women go a couple of weeks past their due date? I'm not even a week past. Can't we wait a little bit? But I didn't ask. I didn't question. My doctor was the pregnancy expert. So a week later, when of course nothing was happening, I dutifully reported to the hospital at 1 p.m. An hour later, after the Pitocin and the Prepidil, still nothing was happening, except my water had broke. Well, the nurse reassured me, you're not going anywhere now. Pretty soon, things will start happening. 4 hours later, I was 80% effaced and had dilated all the way to 2 centimeters. No worries, the nurse comforted me. Once you get to 6 centimeters, then things will happen quickly and we'll be ready to go. What if they don't? I thought. What if nothing happens? But I didn't question. She had delivered lots of babies. She was a delivery expert. Around 10 p.m., the duty nurse came in to say that Brad, my doctor, was on the phone. He really wants to talk to you about an epidural. I took the phone and sure enough, Brad wanted to talk to me about an epidural. This baby's gonna be big, you know. That means you're gonna have to push. If you get an epidural, you can get some rest and maybe even sleep. And then when we need you to push, you'll really be able to push because you'll be rested. The tears started to well in my eyes and I thought, what about my plans for a natural delivery? How will I know when I'm having a contraction? How will I know what it feels like to give birth? But I didn't question. Brad was the expert. So we summoned back to the hospital the anesthesiologist that I had previously dismissed. Mind you, this is around Christmas time. This is winter holidays. The anesthesiologist and I had a long conversation about how he was going to go home and have dinner with his family, and was I sure I would not need his services. It was around 2 a.m. that the nurse came and woke me up. Stacy, you have a fever. You have group B strep. The baby's heart rate is elevated. We have to send you for a C-section. I asked my husband, Rob, to call my mom and dad and let them know what was happening. We went into the OR. I was strapped to that table. And a short time later, the doctor said to me, "Do you feel that?" I said, "Yeah, I feel that. You're poking me in the stomach." He said, "No, I'm pinching you so hard that your skin is red." That means epidural is working. It's go time. Go time? I thought, well, what do you mean go time? My parents aren't here. My parents are supposed to be here. My family's supposed to know this is happening. How can it be go time? Again, the tears started to well and stream down my face. What felt like minutes later, the baby was taken from my womb, and I waited for the nurses to bring him to me. Because after all, they said in the birthing classes that even if you have a baby via C-section, skin-to-skin contact is important, and you'll still get to have the baby, except when you don't. At that point, the tears streamed fully, and my husband noticed and asked what was wrong. I said, I didn't get to have him. I wanted to deliver the baby and I didn't get to. My husband said, what do you mean you didn't deliver him? The baby was inside you and now he's out. He's here and he's beautiful.